Hi, I'm Nico Gopez. I'm from San Francisco. I'm 29 years old. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been here for 10 years. I'm married with 2 kids. And I'm a pit boss or I supervise dealers at New York Hotel Casino, and I have a second job at the D doing the same thing.
And you originally from San Francisco?
Yeah, originally from San Francisco.
What was your reason for moving to Las Vegas?
All right, so in 2008, the year I graduated high school, it was about it's kind of like the second depression that the U.S. had, and the economy fell, and at the same time I was also homeless, and I met my mom when I was 18. So, and we all found out she lived here in Vegas, and decided to try it out. Came out here, stayed with her for a little bit so I could get my own spot, and I'm here now.
And right away you got a job in the casino industry?
No, not right away. So first I worked a couple little jobs. I worked at a warehouse in Amazon. I sold watches. I've always worked my whole life. But being a dealer was very spontaneous. It was never my idea. I thought I was gonna go to college and all that, graduate. I also have a twin brother, so he had kids at a young age. He started at 18 years old, and so at that time when we turned 21, we started gambling for the first time. And with him, he wanted fast money. He needed something quick, so he started inquiring to the dealer about how much do they make, what it takes to become a dealer. I wasn't paying any attention to that, but he eventually talked me into doing it with him. But funny story is that he never actually went through it. I paid for it already, so I ended up doing it now, and now it's my career.
All right. So since this is a fitness channel, share with us the beginning of your fitness journey. What got you started into fitness?
Well, when it comes to fitness, as far as being active, my whole life I was always active. Played every sport. Probably played hockey and baseball first before anything, and then it turned into like basketball, football, anything physical. I used to skateboard, but I never played in teams. We're always poor, so we didn't have the funds for that.
So after you was doing sports, like what kind of fitness you was doing as like basic weightlifting, whatever kind of fitness? What was your first taste of fitness?
Like growing up, I was always the shortest guy in the crew, so I had to work out. I had no choice, and I grew up a lot of Samoans, so started with weightlifting. And it wasn't no fancy stuff. Like I actually never had a gym membership till I was like 19 years old. But back home, I had the backyard. I found some concrete. I found a closet pole and all that stuff, and started lifting like that.
So how long you been working out for?
I mean, on and off probably since I was like 13.
Oh, that's a long time. So what is fitness to you, and why is fitness important to you as for today?
Well, as of today, fitness is not about aesthetics to me. It's more my therapy. It's very therapeutic for me. I do it for my mind. As far as it helps me a lot with my career. So I basically babysit drunk people for a living. So it really helps me relieve that stress.
You what?
I babysit drunk people for a
living.
You mean,
as for your job?
Yeah.
What? So as you said earlier, you had 2 jobs. What motivates you every day to get a workout in after working 2 shifts or 2 jobs?
Well,
what gives you that motivation, that drive?
Well, like I said, first of all, it's therapy for me. So that's what helps me work 2 jobs and have the energy to do all that, because without the working out, my mind wouldn't be there. And I deal with a lot of numbers, a lot of stress. So the workout is really the recipe for that. It's the secret.
So if you was working 2 shifts in one day, would you work out before your 2 jobs or after your 2 jobs?
It depends on the day and the situation and how the hours were put together. Like if I have 2 hours between both jobs, I'll probably knock out a bunch of push-ups or do a set.
Okay, so in your routine, what is your daily fitness routine looks like in your daily basis when you do your workouts?
It really depends. Like, it depends on my body. So like if I'm like very sore and I already worked out the night before, I did something crazy, I'll do something light. Like maybe I did pull-ups yesterday and I'll be sore in that area, then maybe I'll work on push or legs or core or something else. So and then one day I could do weighted calisthenics, but can't do weighted every day.
So you do more calisthenics in your fitness than any other kind of fitness?
I don't even remember the last time I lifted weights.
Okay, so you're more of a rep person in the calisthenic?
Yes. My freestyle my freestyle game's whack, but yeah, reps and sets.
So you do a lot of reps and sets. How many days a week do you train, and how many hours a day? How many hours in a day is your workouts?
All right, so
you train 5 days a week, 6 days a week?
All right, so in 7 days I work 3 doubles. So those days most likely I wouldn't work out or have a real workout in my opinion. But 4 days out the week I try to get it in. If I'm 100%, I'll work out 2 or 3 times in one day. Yeah.
Okay.
The workouts can go anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours.
It depends how you feel, or
yes, or who I'm working out with.
During your whole workout training resume, have you ever been injured due to your workouts?
Yes, but not. I've got injured from lifting weights. That's why I tore my rotator cuff on my shoulder. But as far as calisthenics goes, if I injure something, it's something tiny. Maybe you're doing like a fast rep and then you did something that kind of bothered you, but nothing serious. Like tendonitis and stuff like that.
What would be your best advice for someone recovering from an injury?
Time. You got to give yourself time to heal. You got to do your research. And rehab, prehab, it's not all about just putting in the work. Recovery, it just goes hand in hand with working
As like
out.
Taking breaks from working out, or just doing less reps?
Taking breaks and doing less reps is all important too, but you also got to research your injury and how to get it, how to make it better, or maybe if you have to see a specialist, you got to do what you got to do.
All right. So as for LV Bar Stars, what was your introduction to the team, and explain your first moments when you first met them?
All right. So I first saw LV Bar Stars on Bar Stars Instagram page, and at that time, I saw calisthenics blowing up, and I always thought in my head, like, why isn't it in Vegas? Vegas is very diverse, and how come there's no team here? But then I finally saw it, and I was intimidated at first, so I started doing pull-ups on my own first until I could get like a good clean 5-10 reps of pull-ups, and then I finally had the courage to show up to a class.
To a LV Bar Star Sunday class?
Sunday class, free every Sunday.
And what was your first impression when you came to this class and met the rest of the LV Bar Star members? My
first impression, just like I would say anybody else, they'll come in, they'll be able to keep up, but then they'll find out what calisthenics is about. It's all about endurance. So my first class, I actually felt like throwing up. So we're doing more reps than I could ever imagine. I would never even think I can do if I never did it. Showed up to a class.
Were the team members were they welcoming and encouraging?
Oh, very helpful, and that's what keeps me doing calisthenics every day. Everybody's very positive, and everybody just helps each other. We're our own competition. We don't go around putting anybody down.
Okay. So what goals have you recently set for yourself, and how are you doing them so far? And it could be fitness or whatever.
Well, my goal right now is to try. So my family recently moved to California, so my goal is to keep my house some way without, kind of keep my family together without letting that fall apart. Mm-hmm. Doing it for the kids. And yeah, that's it. Whatever happens, just hustle.
All right, last question. For someone that is watching or want to be motivated or influenced into getting into fitness, what is one best advice that you would give them, or 2 advices that can get them started in their journey?
Well, I would say if you want to get into fitness, do something that you enjoy first, physically. and then from there you kind of try out different types of fitness, and then you could figure out which one you like most, and you could incorporate all of them. Just there's not one way to work out.
Nice. For someone that is watching this video today, where can they learn more about you and follow you at? Like at what platform?
Oh, okay. I have Facebook. You can look me up. Nico Gopez. Instagram, Nick LV Bar Stars, and you'll probably find me on LV Bar Stars page.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you.